This week, we asked the question, is Apple okay with the recent changes? We talk about Halo Infinite, and we're going to talk about the GTA Definitive Edition again in my bad buying decisions. So let's just go ahead, together, as a people, and take it out! And welcome to another sensational Sunday. I'm Mike and I am back in black. That's right, I'm back from my one video break for the first time ever since I started this channel. So I posted on YouTube a few days ago that, I wasn't able to do a video because I just needed a mental break. So I am back. It wasn't anything too serious. It was just like, I just been falling behind on the videos and all the stuff I need to do with my personal responsibilities. Basically, I started a new job, and there's a lot of stuff I had to study for this job. And then on top of that, I had already had tickets to go to this wrestling event on Wednesday, so I needed to get sleep the night before. And a lot of the times I procrastinate on doing my video, and I just had so much stuff on my mind that I couldn't think of a video idea, so I procrastinated and I waited till the last minute. And I got to Tuesday night, and I was like, I don't even have a video idea. I need to go to sleep so I can get up because I have to work. And then as soon as I was off work, I had to go to this wrestling event, and I was there until like 11, so I didn't get home until midnight, and then I had to go back to work the next day. So there's just a lot of stuff that I piled up, and I didn't want to just try to throw together some video just to put out a video. So I was like, you know what? I need to take the time to step back and just not do a video because I don't want to do something that's not going to be up to the standards of what I would do. Not that every video I do is like amazing or a winner or gets a lot of views, but I try to do stuff that's entertaining and somewhat informative, mostly entertaining. With that out of the way, let's just go ahead and hop into it. Let's hop into the actual news we came here for. So if you haven't heard this week, maybe you fell into an active volcano, and I apologize if that happened because active volcanoes can be very painful from what I've heard. But unless you fell into an active volcano, then you know that Halo Infinite launched this week. They did a surprise launch. The multiplayer dropped. Y'all, I had to play. Like, I want to play the campaign. Usually I'm a campaign player first, but I was like, I gotta go ahead and hop in this multiplayer. We played some big team battle, played some custom games. It's fun. Like, the gameplay, I feel like this is the best gameplay we've seen from Halo in a while. It doesn't feel like original Halo, but it feels like a more mature version of it. It feels a lot heavier for some reason. It's hard to explain, but like, everything just feels like it has a lot more impact. I really enjoyed it, so I'm happy that Halo multiplayer has launched early. Also, the campaign has gone gold, meaning that it's pretty much ready to ship. So that's still shipping December 8th, which was the original launch date for the game. Technically, the multiplayer is still in beta, so it's not like an official launch, but it's pretty much out there. You can go ahead and play it now. So, campaign's gone gold. That's going to be out the 8th. But it's not all good news. So we got that multiplayer early. They buttered us up. We was like, ooh, so excited as Halo. We already knew that the co-op campaign was going to be delayed by 3 months, but they also announced that they're delaying the co-op campaign even longer until at least May. So no co-op campaign until at least May. And then Forge was already supposed to be delayed after that point. So Forge doesn't even have an ETA right now. They still said Forge is going to be after that. So we got some good news, and then we got some bad news still. But you know what? I think right now, in my opinion, the Halo multiplayer itself, the core of it, is good enough where I think people will still be playing it by the time these other features launch. Like, I really feel like the multiplayer kind of stands on its own. Like, it's bomb. Okay, it's bomb. Like, it's free. Just go play it. Just go. Stop watching. Okay, don't stop watching the video because I need the view count. But pause the video and then go play it and then come back and watch the rest of the video. I'll wait. Okay, I waited long enough. Now on to the next thing. It's another gaming related story. The GTA Definitive Edition. So last week we talked about how it was a mess and how people were posting these screenshots of all these glitches and everything. It got pretty bad. It got bad. Where we left off, they had pulled it down for sale on PC at least from the Rockstar launcher. They did put it back up eventually, but yeah, it wasn't up to par for where it should have been for a $60 game. I do agree with that. With that being said, I did go ahead and buy the game on Switch anyway, like right after I recorded the video, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna wait, and then I got too thirsty. Look, I really wanted to play it on Switch, and I'm gonna be honest about it. I haven't run into a lot of these issues. Yeah, the frame rate it stutters a little bit, and it's only at 30. I don't really care that much. I'm enjoying it, okay? I've been enjoying the remasters on Switch. Me personally, I still wouldn't recommend it to people. It is a mess from what I've seen. Like, if you start running into these glitches, or if you expect the performance to be great, which, considering like graphically is not that good, the performance should be excellent on any system. So hopefully Rockstar can get these issues ironed out, and then it can be playable for everybody, like in an acceptable state. But I still don't recommend it until then. The only reason I mention it is they finally apologized for it, and they said that they're going to work on fixing it. They also went ahead, or they're going to put the original trilogy back on sale, because part of them launching this definitive edition, it was supposed to be the definitive edition, meaning the only edition, because it was supposed to be so good, and then, you know, that didn't happen. So they're putting the original back up. I believe if you bought the new trilogy, you're going to get that for free. So, yeah, they goofed up a little bit on this one, a lot, but I still bought it because I'm an idiot. And I'm not saying go out there and be an idiot like me and buy stuff. I'm just saying, like, I've been playing it on Switch, and I find it fine. I mean, I've been mainly playing GTA 3. Jeff has been playing Vice City. And, you know, it's fine to me. I'm a bad person. I shouldn't have bought it. Sorry. But you know what? Let's transition away from gaming for a second. Something I haven't done in a while because, you know, I've been in and out of gaming. But let's talk about Apple, because I don't know if they're okay. I don't know. I've just been asking myself this. Is Apple okay? They've gone and announced that essentially they're going to roll out a self-repair program. Now, this is just going to be the iPhone 12 and 13 at launch, and they haven't given an exact date of when it's going to be available. It's just early next year. So the initial launch for the iPhone 12 and iPhone 13 is mainly going to be for screen, battery, and camera replacements. So basically, they're going to have like a self-service portal, from the way it sounds, where you can go and order these parts. They're going to provide schematics on how to take these phones apart. This is also supposed to eventually extend to their M1 Mac lineup. So this is really weird. I don't know what's going on with Apple. I don't know if Apple's okay. Like, everything's been weird. Remember how they launched the MacBooks? And I don't know if you saw those videos, but I talked about it, and I was like, there's no way that they're going to do a MacBook that has an SD card slot and an HDMI port. And they did it. And then they did it. And I was like, this is weird. This is so weird. This is not Apple. They brought back MagSafe. I was like, this is not the Apple that I've known. The villainous Apple from the last like 5 years that just didn't listen to people and made computers that caught on fire almost. They literally didn't catch on fire, but they might as well have been with how hot they are. I have one downstairs. But the point is, this is not the Apple that I know. This is weird. Okay, this is weird. This is a good thing. It's not, don't get me wrong, it's good. But I don't know why Apple's making these changes. Well, theoretically, they're making these changes because there's going to be stuff coming down from the FTC soon, possibly, or the next few years, where they're going to be forced to make these changes. And I believe that they're just trying to get ahead of the changes. So it's still good. It's still a win for consumers. I would like to see it extend to some of their older products, because a lot of people still have older MacBooks and, of course, older iPhones. So it'd be nice to see, you know, maybe older, maybe all the way back to the iPhone 8, just to have those parts available for people too. Because especially for batteries, because that's where most of the battery replacements are probably going to be. Like, I have an iPhone 12 and I've had it for a year. That's how long it's been out, and my battery's fine. So I'm not going to be looking to replace the battery anytime soon. I mean, it's good that I'll be able to once that time comes, if I still have this phone. But I think that it needs to be a little bit more. But this is a good start. I'm glad that they're doing it, you know, regardless of what the reason is. Hopefully more companies do it. Hopefully they add more products. And hopefully they keep it going. I think Apple's okay. I hope they're okay. This is weird. They're being super consumer friendly all of a sudden. I don't know what the deal is. I'm scared though. I'm scared. I'm going to leave. I'm actually leaving now because I don't know what's going on with Apple. And this is weird. So I'm out of here. But if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to tell a friend, tell a coworker, like, share, and subscribe. Especially like the video if you liked it. It helps the video a lot. Subscribe and hit the bell notification to get notified when I drop a video. And as always, remember to do at least 2 things at the same time. Oh, and I will be back on Wednesday, by the way, with my normal video. I'll be back.